Wow. Wow. Real Madrid, thank you. Thank you for this season. Barcelona, thank you for this season. Because it's done. La Liga is officially over. Barcelona beat Atletico Madrid 2-1. And Real Madrid, of course, loses to the relegation battlers Mallorca with a Muriqi dagger in the last minutes of the game. 2-1 as well. I mean, what is there to say, man? This was just long coming. Way back in December, I knew La Liga was done. We are the best team when we want to be the best team. But when we are not at our best, we can be the shittest team I have ever seen play football for Real fucking Madrid. And I'm done. I'm done watching this team in La Liga and hoping for something. I'm just gonna be watching football and maybe we will win and maybe we will lose or draw. Because there is nothing about this team that gives me confidence in La Liga. UCL, let me just enjoy that competition while it lasts. Because this Mallorca game, let me just tell you something about this Mallorca game, okay? Muriqi, of course, this brother with the horse teeth. Bruh, he looks like he got hit by a train in some fucking Bugs Bunny universe. But first, he scores and Morlana scores. But I don't even care about the scoreline. I just don't care about the scoreline. Arbeloa, by the way, we will get into you as well, you dusty-ass manager. Lunin, I'm not gonna give, anything. Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do, genuinely? Second goal, no chance. First goal, maybe he could have guessed the fucking side. But if you're blaming Lunin, you're deluded, okay? The lineup, already. Good defense. Midfield, why the fuck is Manuel Angel starting alongside Camavinga and Goulart? They offer nothing. Camavinga and Angel offer nothing. They offer nothing. Let me just tell you on full screen, yeah? Camavinga, Angel, Arda Güler, and Tchouaméni. What the fuck is that midfield? And that brother, who never played right mid, never played right wing, Manuel Angel played on the right side. But you play Arda Güler somewhere in the middle. Where did he even play? Who played as a 6? Who played as an 8? Please tell me. I want to know. Because Camavinga was lost for the whole game. He was absolutely trash. Tchouaméni, I think he did zero defensive work. And Manuel Angel, oh my goodness, that's Getafe ball. Manuel Angel is genuinely Getafe ball. What is he doing at Real Madrid? And I'm hearing stuff like, oh, Thiago Pitarch was arrested for Bayern Munich. So we gave up. We gave up on La Liga. That's fair. But tell us, at least tell us that you are giving up on La Liga. Because that's what Simeone is doing. Simeone did that against Barca. But we are second. We were second. And they almost drew. If it wasn't for that bum ass on left back, yeah? Nico Gonzalez getting a red card. I'm telling you, Atletico Madrid is walking at least with a draw. They almost drew with 10 men. And that red card situation, and we're going to get into that. But this bum-ass team doesn't even deserve a draw from Atletico Madrid against Barca. Because nothing would have changed. We still would have been 5 points behind, even if they drew. Because we can win our games. And even if they lost, we would have been 4 points behind. You know how fucking bad that is? They would have lost to Atletico Madrid. And we lost to to Mallorca. Still 4 points behind. Even if we lost. Like, I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. What the fuck is Huijsen, Rudiger, Carreras, and Trent doing in those defensive actions? Like, this brother, when he scored the first goal. Like, where are you? Where is Camavinga? Where is Tchouaméni? Who is the 6? Who is truly defending him right there? Rudiger is occupied only by Muriqi because Rudiger has fucking 0 IQ. It seems like in these smaller games, because in big games he turns up. But Mallorca is apparently too much for him. Muriqi is too much for him, guys. Honestly, Huijsen looks like a fucking chicken out there. He's shite. He can't defend. He can't do anything right. And then I'm seeing this guy just have fucking acres of space, and he's just slotting the ball home, and it's 1-0. And you just know, because it's right before the end of the first half, you're gonna get fried. And it doesn't fucking help when you have these two up top. Kiki, I'm not gonna lie. Kylian Mbappe. If you have watched me before, and if you haven't, Kylian Mbappe is my boy. Yeah, I want him to start. I want him to do good. Mallorca. You play against fucking Maffeo, Samu Costa, and Valgent. Maybe even Darder, brother. This brother is 32, yeah? Maffeo is what? 28. These brothers are washed. They are washed up relegation battlers for Mallorca. And you're telling me that when you get the chance, you can't score against Roman, bro. You can't score against this bum. I'm not saying he had a bad game. I think he had a great game as a keeper. But brother, those runs you are making, you're supposed to be scoring. Arda Güler, first chance. He gives it to him like this, right before the defender. He could have taken a touch or even made a better run. No, he does a fucking slide tackle finish. And of course the goalkeeper saves it. Second chance. You could have taken a better touch once again. You could have had a better shot. But no. Kylian Mbappe is just not that. It's still his first game back, of course. But he was trash. And Brahim Diaz, I don't know what happened this game, bro. Like, you had a great week or even 2 weeks against Elche, City, and these man, even Atletico Madrid. But once again, when it goes to play in Mallorca away, it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like, what? You are the AFCON winner now. You are gonna stop playing. Or what? I just don't get it. Guys, please tell me. Because I don't think Brahim Diaz was even on the pitch yesterday. The same goes for Angel. This right side, yeah? This right side of Angel and Brahim. We might as well shouldn't have played that shit, bro. And it's because Valverde got that red card, which I still think wasn't a red card. And Trent, without the assist from the corner to Militao, in my opinion, Trent was ass. I'm not gonna lie, Trent was absolutely buns. He couldn't do shit because if he doesn't have Fede Valverde or somebody that actually does something here, he's cooked. And the same goes for Carreras attacking-wise and Güler as well. Because Camavinga and Tchouaméni were fucking woeful, bro. They couldn't pass out the back. They couldn't defend. They didn't help. Like, what is your positioning in the defense? Camavinga, please tell me. And Carreras as well. Where the fuck are you for that Muriqi goal? Where is everybody for the last minute Muriqi goal? Please tell me. And when we get the chance, Brahim Diaz misses. Angel has a header, misses. Tchouaméni with the header, misses. Rudiger, misses. Mbappe, missed. So many missed chances. Look at that first half. Look at that first half against Mallorca. 36% possession. We have 8 shots, 4 on target, and they have 1, and they have more fucking XG. Please tell me how that works. Please tell me how shit you must be to get outperformed on XG when you have 3 more shots on target and 5 more shots total. We have no end product. Oh my god. And our corners, when Arda Güler is taking them. On my life, Arda Güler, never take corners again. Please, you're doing yourself a disservice. And guys, Trent finally takes one. And it's a goal. Like, how easy it is to see that Trent needs to be taking those corners. And just like the first half, second half, it's just even worse. It's just like, it's even worse. It's honestly even worse. Like, they did absolutely nothing in the second half, and they scored the same amount of goals as us. And you know, like, I just don't get it. I don't get how many chances do you want to get with elite players like Mbappe and, you know, the bench players that came on. Vinny, Jude, Thiago Pitar, who's been having a crazy season. Sorry, a crazy past month. And Franco is ass. I'm not gonna lie. And Militao, and we still couldn't do shit. Like, Vinny came on, he did a 1v1 battle against Maffeo and did absolutely nothing. Nada. Jude Bellingham was completely out of the game because I don't even know what formation we were playing in that. Like, what was he playing? As a 6-8 fucking right wing? I don't even know. Thiago Pitar comes on for the last maybe 20 minutes. He was completely out of the game as well. The only thing I remember him doing is like arguing with the referee over a corner. And Franco, oh my god, I think Franco needs to get shipped back to Argentina. He is genuinely Argentinian league standard. That's his level. Guys, we jumped the gun. And I'm seeing this brother is 18 and he's 67 million. If we can get 25 for him, sell him today. Sell him today or loan him out. Because he is not even better than Yanez from the academy. He's not better than Thiago Pitar. And I genuinely think if you gave Raul Asensio 5 minutes as a striker, he would have done better than Franco. Franco offers nothing going forward. He runs. That's about it. I can run. I'm pretty sure most of you guys can run after the ball as well. So, like what? Is he a fucking dog? Is he a dog? Come on. Bring it back, buddy. That's your job on the pitch, yeah? The so-called rival of Yamal. He's supposed to be that right-wing talent. How? How? He's no fucking talent going forward. He's a fucking runner. That's what he is, bro. He's a shit Fede Valverde. He doesn't have anything other than running. And the players that were on the page, genuinely, all of them deserve nothing. They are absolutely wank when it comes to playing smaller teams because they just think they are better. Oh, on paper, we are supposed to win, so it's gonna be easy, you know. Oh, it's gonna be easy. I'm Camavinga. I'm Mbappe. So I'm better than fucking Luvumbo and Darder. Oh, but, you know, we have Rudiger and Huijsen, so why should we defend, you know? Oh, Arda Güler will, you know, do something. No. You are shit. Get that through your thick head, bro. Those players that played against City and played against Elche, when we absolutely destroyed every single one of those teams, we destroyed City. You know why? Because we fought. We played football. We pressed like a team. And even when Winnie was choking the fuck out of that game, we still won 2-1. You know why? Because when it came down to it, the players turned up and Vinny still scored 2 goals. That's when it matters. But today, nobody wanted to score. Vinny was, I don't think, did he have a shot? Did he have a shot on target? 1 shot off target. Like, for 30 minutes is crazy. And Mbappe, you had what? 0.6 expected goals. That's good for Mbappe. 0 goals. Brahim Diaz, absolutely nothing. And Franco Manzadono, once again, I said, he comes on as a super sub to save us with Thiago Pitar. Mastantuono and Thiago Pitar to save us. Back in the day, when we were winning triples in the UCL, we had Isco coming off the bench, Asensio coming off the bench, Bale sometimes coming off the bench, Morata as a striker. Do you think fucking Brahim Diaz is better than Morata? Hell no! These players are bums, bro. And Camavinga, I love you, bro. But you're shit. Well, you're shit, bro. You can't do shit, bro. He doesn't turn well on the ball. He can't play out of the back. And then I'm seeing this Barcelona team play absolute donkeys in the lineup, yeah? They were absolutely trash. Without Lamine Yamal, this team is fucking mediocre. All of these players are shit. Even Pedri had a trash game, bro. This brother was just turning around back passes all game. They had nothing going forward. They couldn't break them down with 10 men. And they still won. You know why? You know why? Because they are relentless. They actually want to win. Guys, they want to win. That won't. They don't just give you hope. They actually deliver. We give you hope. Real Madrid gives you hope. And that's it. They don't deliver. Fuck hope. Fuck everything. Fuck the results against City. Fuck the, the form we had coming into this game. We could have turned it around. We could have won LaLiga. No, but Mallorca's too much for us, guys. Moriki and what the fuck is his name, bro? What is his name? Morlanes, bro. Is Morlanes supposed to be cooking Madrid? Tell me, please, guys. This Atletico Madrid team played 45 minutes with 10 fucking men. And this bum-ass team scored in the 87th minute with their super subs, bro. Like, do you know how shit this team is without Lamine Yamal? Without Lamine Yamal playing, this team is losing to that Atletico team. He drew the foul on Nico Gonzalez, which was a red card. He cooked everybody in this team. But people like Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, fucking Camavinga, and these guys that have been in the game for fucking 6 to 10 years at the top elite level, they don't want to play. They don't want to play Mallorca. They don't want to play. They don't want to run. They don't want to give that 1-2. They don't want to make that extra run. No. But Lamine Yamal is cooking Atletico Madrid for 90 minutes. But my boy Kylian Mbappe can't score against a brother that is in a relegation battle. That's the level we are talking about. But he can do it for France. He can do it. That's not the point. He can do it if he wanted to. But he looks like he just doesn't want to be even like be there. Chouameni. But you're lazy as fuck. Camavinga. You can't even control a ball. And when it comes down to it, Arda Güler, you're just doing flashy passes. But pressing, nada. Nah, we don't want to press. But this team was absolutely trashed yesterday. They were bums, and they still won. That's the point. And that's why they are first in LaLiga. Because even when they're absolutely trash, against 10 men, by the way, 10 men, you know how bad this is? They play them in the UCL. Watch out for Atletico against you guys in the UCL. Because Barcelona, when they went down to 10 men, I said, oh yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be 3-1. Because in that first half, it was close, bro. Like, let's be honest, it was close. They had more shots, of course. They had that expected goal because Lamine Yamal missed that huge chance when he hit the post. And Rashford, of course, scored that goal. But other than that, Griezmann, this fucking brother, Unk, go to Orlando now, bro. Fucking Pirates, Johnny Depp, bro. Like, what the fuck is he doing? He can't score a tap-in. He can't score a tap-in. Baena has no end product. And Almada, how did you make it? How did you make it to Atletico Madrid is beyond me. These players are so wank. And Simeone, if you didn't rotate, guys, I'm telling you, like Nico Gonzalez at left back, fucking Longley with Lenormand and Molina, Koke, Vargas, Almada, Baena, and Griezmann. He fully rotated, sorry, and they still only won 2-1. But that's the difference between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. When the going gets tough and you're shit, you still have to win in order for you to finish in that first place in the Liga. And that's what we don't do against the relegation scrapplers, bruv. But Barcelona do against Atletico Madrid. The performance, absolutely wank, in my opinion, bro. In the first 45, you were neck and neck. I think it was good, especially from Lamine Yamal and Cancelo. Cancelo was really good. Rashford gets that goal. Olmo, you know, with the assist. Fermin was absolutely trash. Juan Garcia had some saves in as well. Araujo got hooked. I don't even know if he was injured. Maybe, I genuinely don't. Kubarsi had a great second half because, you know, against 10 men, they only had fucking, like, Sorloth was the only one doing anything after he came on. But Flick, I don't even think he, like, coached a good game. He just put subs in against a tired 10-man Atletico Madrid, but they get the job done. When Lewandowski came on, and I just knew they would score. I was on a stream yesterday for fucking 7 hours, and I was like, yeah, fast, man. I know he's scoring. But fair play to Barcelona. But to me, we're gonna talk about this. Don't worry. To me, this is a red. Okay. To me, this is just a red card. I don't care if he missed that. He gets the ball first, but you give him a red card, and then you overrule this by VAR. You overrule this by VAR. You looked at this tackle and said to yourself, wow, yeah, that's a yellow for sure, man. Like, and then Longley gets a yellow for pulling somebody's shirt at his own half. Like, where is the consistency? I don't even care anymore. Honestly, they won. They still won. They should have won against 10 man. We should have won against Mallorca. And this brother comes off and says, this loss is 100% my fault. It's absolutely on me. Arbeloa, go fuck yourself, okay? Everybody from this team, go fuck yourself. I don't care about you. I don't care about what you do in La Liga. You better fucking win. At home against Bayern Munich. If you don't win against Bayern Munich at home, I'm locking off the whole season. Because this brother is telling me it's 100% his fault. And we have players like Tchouameni, Camavinga, Mbappe, Vinny, Jude on the pitch. And we can't beat relegation Mallorca with these players. And it's 100% my fault. Shut your bitch ass up. We have to beat Bayern now because La Liga is over, bruv. Wave the flag. We give up. We give up. Guys, I'm gonna see you in the watch along and in my prediction for the UCL games. La Liga is done. Barcelona, congrats. We gave you La Liga. We genuinely gave you La Liga and Atletico Madrid as well. Simone, why the fuck did you start Nico Gonzalez? I still don't get it. Bum ass Nico Gonzalez who's fucking catching the ball like a keeper. Whatever, man. Honestly. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.